Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. And I know a lot of people are excited to hear that Henry Cavill has been cast as the new Highlander. Me, for one, am a part of that group. Very happy to hear that Henry Cavill's the new Highlander. And I'm just hoping that we're going to get some awesome ass movies coming from this. But this caught my attention because people are still trying to figure out what's going on with Warner Media, DC Comics, DC Films, Warner Brothers, and what's happening with the Snyderverse and with Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck and just that whole corner of things. And then I see this article. Henry Cavill still Superman after Highlander role. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with this. Henry Cavill will star in the Highlander theatrical reboot. However, he's still Superman. John Wick director Chad Stahelski signed on to helm the film. Some fear Henry Cavill's new potential franchise is the nail in the coffin for his Superman. Sources tell Geekosity that's not the case. I thought the same thing. I thought that once Henry Cavill got this role, that it'd probably be no turning back to Superman. But let's see what it says here. After all, Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man did not prevent Robert Downey from starring as Sherlock Holmes. The schedules can be adjusted. Moreover, J.J. Abrams' Black Superman is an Elseworlds standalone project. He is not the main Man of Steel for DC Films. 1986, Highlander is a cult classic starring Christopher Lambert and Sean Connery. It's about immortals fighting a secret war in our world. The one who severs the head of their opponent becomes victorious in combat and gains the strength of the defeated immortal. The remaining few who would meet at the gathering to fight until there's only one who will win the prize. There'll only be one. Highlander was not a box office hit. Nevertheless, it spawned a number of movies thanks to its popularity on cable TV and VHS and Betamax home video. Yeah, I love that Highlander TV show. That shit was awesome. The spin-offs, they were all right. They just wasn't as good as Adrian Paul's Highlander series. The video game was good. The cartoon was cool too. So, shit, I love Highlander. If anybody hasn't played the 360 Highlander game, go check it out. It's actually pretty good. So, yeah, you guys would enjoy that. I'm excited. I want to see what's going on with this. Like, no bullshit. Furthermore, a couple of TV series starring Adrian Paul and an animated show launched because of it. That is quite impressive for a movie that flopped on its original release. Henry Cavill posted on Instagram and Facebook that he'll be part of the movie. He even mentioned it on his social media page right after Deadline reported it. Henry Cavill stated, being not shy with words and having a director as talented as Chad Stahelski at the helm, this is an opportunity like no other. Deep diving into franchise storytelling with all the tools at our disposal is going to make this an adventure, and hopefully all of you shall never forget. That's what's up. The actor also noted that he started doing his research on Scottish history and heritage since half of the original 1986 film was set on Scotland. Boy. That means he's into it for real. He's going to go do his homework like any good actor would, and then play his part. So that's going to be awesome. The fact that he's psyched about it like that is great. Great news. Stahelski was originally announced to direct the Highlander reboot in 2017. He is well known for directing the hyper-violent John Wick movies. We don't know what the story would be Stahelski is committed to making into a trilogy. It is somewhat inspired from Star Wars with the high action of John Wick with swords instead of guns, Stahelski explained. That's going to be very interesting. The version we're trying to get across to what we're trying to develop, I equate very close to Star Wars. The first one is a very satisfying ending, but it does leave the door open, and that kind of how I see this. I would really like to expand it over 3. I see the gathering happening over 3. It's tricky, don't get me wrong, that's why we're still developing it. We want to be able to tell 3 complete stories that all kind of fit. I think the Star Wars trilogy, at least up to The Empire Strikes Back, is a good example of how we want to process it. Hey, you know what? This guy has the right thing in mind. To be honest with you, when you look at Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, the way that thing was calculated and formulated from just the beginning of it all the way to the last scene in Return of the Jedi, all the way from the first scene in Star Wars A New Hope. Boy, the way that thing is put together, amazing. And if anything should be the basis of how to put together a real cohesive trilogy, the original Star Wars trilogy, Back to the Future. Boy, you talking about two movies that you put them together and they're just fucking flawless. That's it right there. So the way this guy's thinking, he's right on the money. Shit. I can't even argue with him, man. He's doing it. Most of us remember Highlander for its legendary music. Who can forget the songs from Queen with A Kind of Magic, Princess of the Universe, and Who Wants to Live Forever? Those iconic songs even made it to the TV series, if I remember correctly. It is also planned that the music from Queen will be incorporated into the soundtrack. Oh, wow. So they're going to bring back Queen's original music to this movie? Oh, shit. Since we have an actor on board, we presume that shooting will start sometime soon. Holy shit. But it will not start sometime after Stahelski is finished with John Wick 4, which just started filming this April. Note that Henry Cavill has just finished shooting The Witcher Season 2, and he is also coming back for Netflix Enola Holmes sequel later this year. After years of waiting, it is good to see that the movie is moving along. I do look forward to a high-caliber reboot with Henry Cavill as part of the cast, and we wonder who will be added in the coming months. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. I think it's great. I'm excited to see Henry Cavill take on this Highlander role. And it's good to know that once the dust settles from all this bullshit that's going on with Discovery and Warner Brothers and Warner Media, from all that trash that we've been hearing Ann Sarnoff and everybody else talk about moving forward with Warner Media and DC Films, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Oh, fuck all that. Now that we know that nothing is set in stone, like you always hear in Hollywood, when you think that one thing is set in stone, shit, something's coming right behind it to fucking unearth it as quick as you don't even know what. And it looks like that's what's happening here with all the moving and shifting parts, deals that are being done, and the way things are looking moving forward. Let's see if Henry Cavill's still Superman. And only time will tell, because they're going to have to do something with the actual real Superman property, the Justice League and things that are connected to it. You just can't leave, you can leave it lingering. But let's do something with it and see if Warner Brothers and Discovery are going to be smart enough to make some money. That's how I feel about it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit in the comment section below. Do you believe that Henry Cavill is still Superman? Or do you think that him doing the Highlander kind of just killed everything that was going to be with Superman, Man of Steel, Justice League, and those properties going forward? Like I say, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Please share, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy, 24/7 with 24/7 Fusion Media, and I'm out. Peace.